Hey y'all, it's Trenton back here again. And if you watched my last video, you noticed that I talked about acts of kindness and whether they had to be filmed or not, okay? So, this is one of those topics that I truly do feel like it's so multi-sided, so many ways you can defend it, so many ways you can argue, discuss, so many ways you can support it, go against it. It is so multi-sided that you can talk about it for hours. But not only that, anyone can talk about this, And so I do encourage you all, if you haven't yet voted on the poll, vote on the poll from the last video, please. But if you don't want to, I understand. But also, let me know in the comment section, if you want to, all right, if you want to. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about this actual topic, how you feel about just acts of kindness. How do you feel about filming them? Do they need to be filmed? Let me know. And, in short terms, my answer is no. My answer is no. I really don't feel like acts of kindness need to be filmed because at the end of the day, it all comes back to that person's purpose, that person's motive, that person's reasoning for actually filming that act of kindness. So I genuinely do say that I think we have to really consider that person. Because if you're doing an act of kindness just to be seen or just to be looked at, and by the way, we live in a huge attention-seeking, lights, camera, flash, action, 15 seconds of fame. We live in that type of generation right now. So my thing is, if you're doing it just to be seen, you're not gaining anything. You do realize that. Like, if I'm gonna help a lady across the street, like I said, with that example that I used in the last video, and I'm filming it, but I'm really just like, man, I'm trying to get famous, man. I'm trying to get famous. I'm not gaining anything because I didn't do anything for the right reason. It's not for the right purpose. And so my thing is, at the end of the day, and I know I've been saying that for a lot, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I feel like if you're doing something for the wrong reason, you're not gaining anything. You truly aren't. But not only that, like I said, there is some validity. There is some validity to filming an act of kindness. As I said, the idea of documentation, like, hey, I need this footage because maybe it might be used against me or something might be said against me. Secondly, you might just really want to spread some positivity. You might want to share some kindness. And I respect that. That's great. If that is your actual genuine motive, I totally support you. But if you're really just doing it to be seen, you really don't deserve any praise. You don't. And you don't deserve praise from anybody, really. And so my thing is, as I said, it all goes back to that reasoning. And not only that, I think that, the reason why this does also relate to us, because when you watch the news, what do you see? You see the whole idea of, hey, it's good to see that we still have some kindness in the world. We still have some positivity being shared. We still have acts of kindness being done. But the thing is that that's good to see. It's good to see acts of kindness in a world that's so negative, that's so messed up right now, a world that needs kindness, that needs, positivity, that needs goodness. And so it's good to see that. But at the same time, I think it all goes back to that person, So, as I said, if you're going to do an act of kindness, ask yourself these questions. Is it kind? Am I doing this for the right reason? Thirdly, does it need to be filmed? So I genuinely ask you that, and I genuinely ask you to ask yourselves that because it's just, you should. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing something for the right reason, what are you gaining? What are you profiting? Nothing. So ask yourself those questions when you're actually about to do something kind for someone. Ask yourself those questions. And as I said, also, the longer that you wait to do something, if you're about to film something, don't you think that person's situation is going to get worse? It's going to get more problematic? That's why if you're going to do an act of kindness, you got to get to it. You shouldn't have to set up a whole camera, set up your lights, and, just do something good and don't do it just to film. Think about it, y'all. But as I said, let me know how you all feel about this in the comment section. Let me know your opinion. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. I respect it. It's your opinion. Freedom of speech. But it was Trenton back here again. I'll see y'all later. Peace.